We begin with George Washington, the first president. Washington was an Anglican, later Episcopalian, and often spoke of providence guiding the new nation. But privately, he rarely mentioned Jesus Christ and avoided theological debate. He attended church regularly, but often skipped communion. For Washington, religion was vital for public morality, but non-sectarian in its public role.
Washington knew that his actions would reflect and influence the population he governed. After the country won its freedom from the British Empire, Washington addressed churches of different beliefs, assuring American people that they were free to believe what they wanted without the interference of government. Washington didn't want to be seen as a king and was very meticulous on his public appearances, especially when matters revolved around religion.
Breaking down other speeches made during this presidency, we can further prove Washington would deliberately steer clear of endorsing any religion. During his first inaugural address in 1789, Washington stated, "No people can be bound to acknowledge and adore the invisible hand which conducts the affairs of men more than the people of the United States." This speech gives thanks to that almighty being for the nation's success, but avoids specifically Christian language or references to Jesus Christ. It also reflects a non-denominational theism common among Enlightenment thinkers. When Washington established the Thanksgiving holiday in 1789, he was quoted, "to be observed by acknowledging with grateful hearts the many and signal favors of Almighty God." This act affirms his belief in public expressions of gratitude to a supreme being. Again, no explicitly Christian language, consistent with an inclusive civic religious style. George Washington, our first president, knew public image was important. What he said and did mattered. This is why he tried to appear as religiously neutral as possible. The country was in an infancy, and division would only make the journey more difficult or even impossible.